Alright, this is where we left off last stream. The what's-its had just taken a load of stuff into the library. What were they called again? Not grifters. Began with a G. It began with a G. I forgot what they were called. What's-its? Forgot what they were called. But the people on the boats. The gangsters, yes. The gleaners, yes. The gleaners, thank you. The gleaners. The gleaners had just gone on their boats in here. That's where we left off, and Alice is like, yo, what's going on? So let's find out. We should tell the others what we've learned about the gleaners. This really looks like you're about to go visit Dr. Tot. Oh, Final Fantasy IX reference. Go on ahead to Numenon, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dick On will want his cups back. Yeah, we shouldn't have left the place without them. The guzzlers, brunette, the grafters. You see, now you're all just randomly saying words that begin with the letter G. I mean, that doesn't assist me. What about... What? Cobra? Where did that come from? Quite left field. Gondolas. It was not the gondolas. Granolas. Okay. Okay. Your knowledge of the English language is admirable. However, it's not what we're looking for right now. It's not what we're looking for. In fact, we already have the word we're looking for. Welcome back, James. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the gleaners. It makes sense. The gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats, but as you say, they ultimately answer to the forum. A sudden and significant increase in gleaner traffic and in cargo. It certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Stola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what James and Alice learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the by those guys is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves, and if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. A fine idea. Come. Come. I'm glad you approve. You won't be disappointed, I promise. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be a great help. Thank you, Raha. Raha, Raha, Raha. Let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is. Telephones. Did you glean the information from your source? Oh, Crisco. Oh, Crisco. Crisco, you know you could do better than that, right? You know you could do better than that. I know it, and you know it. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Oh my god, NPCs that don't walk fast enough, but walk too slowly for the speed that you move. The most annoying thing ever. I'm just gonna walk around you, okay? This is like the most annoying thing in games. What are you stopping for? Now we run. Try and keep up. Try and keep up. Are you kidding me? Hey, come back. I'm sure they do it on purpose. It's so irritating. The Witcher 3 had a great system for it. The NPC moved at the same speed you did. So if you caught up, they ran faster. And if you started falling away, they slowed down until they stopped. Perfect. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, go on, just lead the way, Alice, eh? Come on, you don't have to stop. Come on. Movement. I know where you're going up here. I know, I can see it on the map where we're going. Just, like, let's go there. Left. Is it left? Is it left by any chance? Is it left by any chance? Why have you stopped? Why have you stopped? Come on. Yeah, oh, it was left. What a surprise. Now let's go. Try and keep up, and she doesn't even... Yeah, come on. Keep up, Alice. Keep up. Come on, Alice. Come on. Come on, Alice. Where you going? Where you going? Ah, look, you can't... Oh, she stopped. I've gone too far. God damn it. Through this door, down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It'll make your life much easier if you come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. That's what you get! She has shorter legs, though. Come on, Alice, move it! Status. Status, you know. At least in Dragon's Dogma, you can pick up the NPCs and escort quests. You can throw them off a cliff if you want to. Okay, amazing. More of that, please. Is the lift, like, magically fixed now, I bet you? We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone on the lift, and down we go. Down, down, down.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
Oh.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
You'd fail the quest if they die, but I say it's worth it sometimes. Yeet. Phew.
Not what you expected. I I must admit, the artifice is very convincing. But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Mm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Come.
Ugh. Did you call to me just now? No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Oh. I can ride my chocobo here. Is this, Ah. This is, an aetherite area. Not an aetherite area, an ether currents area. Actually, I found out today my bike is faster than my other mounts, so I'm gonna ride that. Let's see if I can find this current. 294. Yeah, the bike is faster. I timed it. Oh wow, this is pretty... Oh my god, this is massive down here. Northeast. I think I've jumped ahead a little bit. Northwest now? Where is this damn thing? 136? Must be close. 59? North? Oh, it's up there! One man's flight max speed, walking speed can be upgraded with rider skills. The bike you're using is special and just comes at max speed. Exactly. Yeah, I found that out today. I found out today that my bike is super speed. As you get ether currents, you get slightly faster. Ah. Good case to keep getting them then. Aside from flight. Goddamn trolls these days. The mount speed was pay to win. Technically it is a little bit. Technically it is, because it's giving me the ground speed. It's giving me the max ground speed that you can get for a mount. without having to unlock the riding mats and stuff. Obviously, once you unlock flight, it doesn't matter. Because you just fly and that's max speed as well. But for now, it means I can get around faster, which is quite nice. It's light pay to... That's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it. It's light pay to win. Pay to lazy. That's a less good way of putting it. Mainly because I feel judged. Also, I didn't know that it had the speed, so I just wanted the bike. I just wanted the bike, okay? I just wanted the bike. Convenience has a price and it's one I'm willing to pay. And I did. You here to help or give me more headaches? Because you don't have the look of a gleaner, and I'm no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of marmots running loose. Exhausted gleaners. You know, if you've had a bit of a tumble, you should call 0118999 8119919. I don't remember all the numbers. 3. I remember that one. Do they do dry gleaning 24/7? Oh, for crying out loud. Let me think. The rear seed should be item 1058, cumin seeds 1059, snellberry 106. Oh, were they 1061? Oh, my head feels like it's stuffed with moco grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Curthan carrots for Garabanian carrots? What then? So simple and clean. Don't, I'll get DMCA'd. You just have to talk about Disney. Oh, God, no. You want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books. And ore. And fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in Labyrinthos, you know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no one and all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion. You said the D word. No! Danger! That's another word there. I could start like a Sesame Street channel. Another word that begins with D. Welcome in, Georgie. The carrot conundrum. I remember the carrot conundrum from trying to grow those carrots as in the botany quest. Never see you finish it. I'm walking out. Cancelled by old Walt himself. Walter White. High voltage. Danger, danger. Dex. Okay, look, you already did words that begin with the letter G. We're not going to do the same with the letter D, okay? We're going to stop that now. What was that show that if you said the secret word, then everyone goes crazy? Pee Wee Herman. I've never seen it, but Laquette seems to get it. I'm not sure what that is. Pee Wee. Any look, James? What tales did the Gleaner have to tell? Well, let me tell you, I've got 3 scraps of paper here. One of them has Disney Danger on it. So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item that they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. You heard Pee-wee and you're here. Looking back at Cowboy Curtis now is a trip. Who are these names? Why don't I know them? We were right, the Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. We would do well to learn more of what, specifically, the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. Google Cowboy Curtis, you'll recognize the... I'm going to do it on my phone, because... Browser, not good. What's his name? Cowboy Curtis. If this comes up with something hugely dodgy, I don't know what I'm going to do. What? Morpheus? All right, I might have to look into that later. I might have to look into that later. If you game, James, I have an idea. Didn't one of the gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Surprise, surprise! Hey, Rabo, how's it going? Good to see you. Perhaps if you were to help him catch said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. Hey, McSabus, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow. You should change that back. Oh, yeah, your name. Nice to know you. Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. In the meantime, I will turn my charms upon this gleaner here. He's right there. He can hear you. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting. He can hear you. Good night, Reyes. Thank you for the raid. Can everyone please drop Reyes a follow? Reyes is also playing Final Fantasy XIV. Today he's been leveling up his blue mage. He's a member of our free company. And he's, more importantly, a member of our community. Oh yeah, Reyes. I like to go into Reyes' stream and make loud noises and scare the bejesus out of him, so that's also a good reason to follow. How am I? I'm good, thank you, Gags. I'm good. How are you doing today? I hear you got a marmot problem. You wish to help me find the marmots. I've got nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. It's raining. The name's Aaronville, friend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Nagshian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For a mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistake in our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in this sack. Gently, of course. Why is it raining indoors? Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot. Or you. No, I've seen the dome. I've seen the dome, but it's a fake sky, right? It's a fake sky. So why have they made it rain inside a fake room? I'll search the trees to the west. Oh, I guess because of the foliage and stuff. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck. Still, why would you not make it just rain on the forested areas instead of, like, raining on concrete? I guess there's these as well. Okay, whatever, whatever. Where's the rain even coming from? Where's it even coming from? Where's it falling from? That's glass. Or it's screens, I guess. The good old animal sack. Sprinklers in the beams. But then that would be... There would be a pattern to the rainfall. You know what? I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it. Let's find these marmots. Is that a trader? I don't need any of that. Don't need it. It's weird having a new paladin shield on my back. I've had the ARR relic on for so long. It's weird seeing the animal one there. I haven't got used to it yet. Of course, I'd have the Stormblood one by now if Laketa would do Pyros with me, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. I'm fine with it. I've got no problem. I'm okay. It's fine. And I do pirates when somebody betrays me and leaves me to die. Look, that's only the second time that's happened. I thought we were supposed to put that in the sack. I thought we were supposed to sack it.
Marriage says main Engels is neat so called.
That's
felony RPG.
That's not English. That's not English. I heard
you all stop left help him?
I heard scrotum.
Ah, the joys of RPGs and anatomy lessons. How about we skip the scrotum names today and focus on saving the world from dragons instead? Let's keep it adventurous and troll-free, shall we?
Rejected, Merid. Rejected again. How does it feel? She's got it in for you at the moment. She's got it. You love the way she said that. She's got it in for you at the moment. She's up to you. She knows what you're up to. She knows what you're about. She's not having it. Tried like 4 layers of hiding it too. She's on to you. You know what's funny is if you just asked outright, she probably would have done it, but she probably picked up on the fact that you've got so many layers in there, and she's like, nah, 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 nah. Squeak. I've rat-sacked it. It ran away again? What? And for the hand sanitizer. Still got that Last of Us 2 for you. Completely forgot the last time. I'd forgotten that you said anything about that. Didn't we also talk about computer fans at some point as well? Oh dear. Don't I still owe you a $5? Do I still owe you? Did I pay that back? I can't remember if I gave you that $5 back or not now. Probably do. I paid that back, did I? Oh, look, this is where I got the ether current from. So if I'd just done MSQ, I would have came here anyway. I didn't have to go searching for it. Didn't even get a lollipop. Country's fucked. How dare? I mean, do they not know at this point that lollipops are like the bare minimum expected in medical care these days? Why did I just attack this? That's kind of on autopilot then. Just the smack bomb as you were sent on your way. There it is. Come on, little creature. What's going on? Chirp. Bag it. It's not going anywhere now. Squeak, squeak. More prepared for its speed this time. You succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry. Good lord. You skipped it and shared this area, no regrets. I think this person's doing the same quest as me. How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. I got it. I had to run halfway across Labyrinthos, but I got it. Ah, there's the odd marmot out. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into their habitat. Ah, what's happened there? Oh, okay, I don't know what he just said. I saw it's a good thing too, but I was distracted because something was broken. Who tasked you to capture what we do? Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? Why, the authority in charge of Labyrinthos, now and in perpetuity. The same officials who've had us working day and night of late. The honourable members of the Forum. Who else? Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. Oh. So, kind of stocking up a bunker of some... I mean, this is a bunker. Labyrinthos is a bunker, so why would they set up another bunker? I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, James. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I'm Kryl of the Students of Baldessian. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the Forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we've made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls, other animals to capture, and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. I like Kryl's coat. Can you craft Kryl's coat? Or is that unique to her? I guess it's unique, right? Otherwise, like, there'd be people all over the game wearing it. Did you learn anything new from your friend here? Mog Station outfit. So, we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We also discovered when the operation was begun. The Forum contacted the Gleaners Guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telophoroi, I'm going to keep saying it my way, Telophoroi, made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travellers, the Gleaners kept abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Who's Roy? Why does he want to be told off? Nay, this plan... No shush. No shush. Chuckles, how's your birthday been? Have you had a good day? Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telophoroi's declaration was what set it all in motion. Chloe can choke on a book. What was that picture? This one. I'm just moving it down a sec. Hang on a sec. Let's put it there. Yeah, this one here. This is just a still from the Endwalker trailer. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just he owns a bookshop with Manny. Yeah, that's just the still from the Endwalker trailer, so you know where in the game I'm up to. You know that you now know that I am at Endwalker. It's just a little tell, so that you know that. It seems likely, but that has not leaped to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. You're a wizard. Paladin, actually. In that case, how about we head to the Archaon? From there, we can reach the lower... Whoa, Kryl, what's happening? Kryl, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing now will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then. Oh, Kryl. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archaon. Nomura is still recovering from your headlock. We follow the path east, through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse. Or marmot, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for. Why do they have wild trolls down here in the first place? Why have they got dangerous animals just running freely about? This place is weird. This is a weird place. Anyone up for a distraction? What have you got in mind, Laketta? He's gonna say, not you. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to be distracted. Great Hunt Extreme for your log. What is the Great Hunt Extreme? Oh, look at that. Oh, that was amazing. Behold, oh, okay. Behold the the architect too is similar. The building you see is merely the upper entrance and access points to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. Oh, the Monster Hunter one. Oh, yeah. In a manner of speaking, the Archaon contains a physical history of Sharlayan's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Back to MSQ. That was a little detour. A little stroke of the dragon. We had a little stroke of the dragon. Tugged on its tail. And now we're back. You can heal, you just have to use the potions. You have to use the mega potions. Heal spells don't do anything. Greetings, we're here to peruse the Archaon's vaults. Peruse? You are clearly not gleaners then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Baldessian, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Not us, then. I suppose we'd better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? That service has also been suspended, I am afraid. For the time being, priority is being given over to the conveyance of inventory. What, so this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. By that time, it will be too late, and we were so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for the moment, shall we? Yeah, as I thought I was close to. However, there are 2 quests that run side by side. There is the introduction to Razadhan, and then there's this introduction to Labyrinthos. And I assume at some point they're going to reconverge, and that's when we'll do Tower Azot. Students of Baldessian. Puh. Come. Augmented versions can be dyed, normal can't. Interesting. Okay, that's interesting to know, actually. That might make it worth it. We're at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. You just realized what day it is? We already sang Happy Birthday, Rasusu, if that's what you're talking about. We already sang it. It is likely that the people in this area are involved in the restructuring in one way or another. If we were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Share the load. I missed it. Is Chuckles still here? He shushed me earlier, so I assume so. Shush you, Tubby. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the Archean, even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere, but it was wandering around Tranquility, so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Squeal, squeal. Oddest little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archean is open again. I think you need to do it again, but he's not around. He's probably purposefully staying quiet now. He's staying quiet on purpose so I don't play the song. I want this card. She's only got 1 card. I should be able to get it. Like, her cards are crap, so I just need to keep smashing her until I get it, right? I can do this, I know I can. Another 8,000 MGP. Give me the card. Oh, just give me the card and I'll stop making your day so miserable. Come on, give me the card. Shush! Oh, got it. What's level 90? There's just 1-star card as well after all that. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't expect the lunar whale to suddenly spawn in here. That was not what I intended. That was not what I intended to do. Bone-weary worker. Hey, Haley. What's that? Take you down on the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now have I found a spare moment to rest. I did see a gleaner fella heading out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack, engaged in some manner of task. Goots? Maybe he'll be held it down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. Could it be Goots? What would you do if it was Goots? I mean, you guys who've played it already know probably that is not Goots, but if it was Goots, that would be incredible, right? That'd be incredible. Oh yeah, me nan just sent me down here to help out because they said the gleaners needed some help. Oh, aye. You need this mount if that's the music for it. Did you not know? This is a paid for one though, Haley. You have to buy this from the Mog Station store. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. It'll probably happen. Quiet! You'll frighten it away. Ah, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. You wish to help me with this too. You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than one. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. The horn. Its feathers are green and its cry a distinctive caw. Single it out, shoot it with this sleeping dart. The effects are short-lived, so I lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one. I've got Alpha on a bike. I've got Alpha on a bike. Look, Rasusi, this could be yours. Rasusu, are you telling me you don't want to see a Lalafell where I'm sitting here right now? A Lalafell riding a bike next to Alpha? Is that what you're telling me? When you make a new character, you have to wait and collect almost 80 mail. But you know, one more, right? Because, you know, look at it. Just look at it. Do Lalas stand like they do in the car? Good question. You'd have to get it to find out. Also, this is a multi-mount, so can you imagine? Oh, you could stand here. You could stand here, because this is a multi-mount thing. So you could climb on the back, and then it'd be like Lalafell next to. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That feels like a dangerous revelation. So I've bought a few things. That bike that you just saw is one. This is one. This is an 8-man mount, so 8 people can ride this at the same time. I bought this one. This is a 2-man mount, so 2 people can ride this one at the same time. The bike you just saw. Have I bought any more? I won the fat black chocobo. I won that. That was good. I didn't have to pay for that one. I think that's it for the paid ones. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. There's a sale on at least. No cloud? What do you mean no cloud? You mean the cloud mount? No. Like, it's a literal cloud that you fly on? It didn't appeal to me. I liked the reason I liked, well, this one I liked Cruise Chaser because of like the history in Square to do with Cruise Chaser, and also the music that it plays when you ride it is amazing. It's nice and chill when you're flying about. And I liked the bike and the Lunar Whale because they're multi-mounts, they're multi-man mounts. So I like being able to ferry people around. You like the flaming wheels? I like being able to ferry people, which is why I got them. I did think about getting the Chocobo carriage. I know Gags has got that one. The Nezar chariot. Stores like the Fortnite store in a way. Lots of clothing and emotes. Neon likes riding the cloud mount, hence why he's always in his house. The stuff that's related to an event when it goes on sale, including the mounts. Lots of the clothing I'm not so interested in. I wasn't so interested in the clothing. The emotes go on sale quite a lot, so sometimes I pick up the emotes. But I don't think I've ever paid full price for an emote. Set your surroundings for the hornbill. You may move your camera, zoom in and out, shoot the thing. Okay. What does a hornbill look like? Large green beak bird. Small green beak bird. He literally told me what it looks like. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking about mounts. Oh shit. Is it the, I mean, I'm gonna guess it's the green one with the nose, right? If there's anything that's a hornbill, it's gonna be that one. I mean, what the fuck? If there was ever a hornbill, it was that, right? Move to the designated location and sedate the target with the sleeping dart. Search your surroundings for the hornbill. Oh, I can't see the text. It's because the chat, your chat, I've got a chat overlay on the game and it's covering the text that you're talking about. I can't see it. Help Erenville capture his quarry. It cause. I just need to, okay, that helped. Erenville capture, look for the green bird which cause. A green bird which cause. Well, that one coos. Do you caw? You're red and you caw. Do you caw? Yeah, it's you. Shapow! Oh my god, look at her. It had a hornbill beak. Why is it called a hornbill if it doesn't have a hornbill beak? You tell me that. You tell me that. Scott, sweet, the sweetest of Scots, the Scottish are sweet, the sweetest. Oh, okay. He just like interrupted me, but that's fine. Hi, Scott.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
Very rude. And drawing the bird.
There you are. Any new revelations?
Found some birds, drowned them. Hope you like Nando's.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
To the kitchens. Hornbill
The
soup.
restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging
Hey!
by the requisition list
I
given to me
recognize
by
him.
colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south.
He was in a recent trailer, wasn't he?
Or thereabouts.
I remember him. He was in a recent trailer.
What? Why
I'm not
would
going to
you
say for
that?
what for those who don't know, but I remember. I know who he is. Well, I don't know who he is, but I recognize him.
Could serve as reliable sources of sustenance.
I recognize
They're
him.
comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks,
His name's
we cleaners
Erinville.
glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
No, Alice brought me down here.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels.
He's going to bring me down now, you see, Rasusu. You're jumping ahead? That's spoilers. That's spoilers is what you just did. Now you've told me I'm going down. Now you told
I'm
me.
afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift.
Shush. Dog
I'll,
Bahammer.
of course,
Hello.
follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
I knew I was going down anyway.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
You trust my memory?
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Yeah, Fall Guys is back. I already won a round. A match. A game.
Well,
There shall
turn
be
back
no
is hard
Rasusu
enough,
bullying,
not when we've come
James.
this far.
Yes, there shall be
Let's
no
go and take a
Rasusu
look at this
bullying
mine
me.
shaft.
That's right. That's right. We're going down a mine shaft. Cobra wanted us to go mining again. Here we go. Cobra, this is what you wanted, right? You wanted us to be mining. Here we go. I would never. Oh, I. Hop. We want to brag about the fortress. You know I made you be in the body, smartass. Look, I've got to turn things around to protect my own interest, okay? Oh, have I got any ether current around here, by the way? 124 to the west. I'm scared. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Rasusu. I got my bearings wrong. I was all in a tizzle. I knew what I meant. It's fine. Beep 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 beep. Where is it? 130 to the south? Where is it? Is it down here? Oh, you're not interested in fighting anymore. Where is it? 61 south? It is down there, isn't it? Alright, so I'm gonna have to go around. West, not west. It's a simple mistake to make. It's a very confusing place. What's this place? I just sold some crab I just sold some crab legs. You lost your book, you lost your cat car. Horde jumbo ticket. Love me some cradlebs. Labyrinth Screamer, hey? I'll show you. No, I'm not going to say it. It's too easy. It's too easy. Does, I want to know if this mount goes as fast as the cloud bike. Yeah, it does. This mount goes the same speed. This must be it. The entrance to the mine shaft. 'Tis faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? While slavering beasts aside, we'll need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow, and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. Alright, let's do this on foot then. Have I tightened my straps? Oh my god, have I tightened my straps? I don't know. Are my straps tight? Mithril cap. Let's kill it. You got to do MSQ. Have I overtaken you, Scott? Please tell me I have. Oh, yeah. I got me some nuts. I got me some nuts. I have not overtaken you. Ah, okay. We seem to be going uphill. We seem to be going uphill. You just got caught up to Neon? He said he's at like level 86 now, isn't he? I think I've still got a way to go to catch up with him. It'll take some time, yeah. Especially if I keep getting distracted to do duties that I don't really need to do, but kind of want to. Easy. Easy peasy. My straps. Won't somebody think of my straps? Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least. And as promised, the tunnel has delivered us into the medial circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples for agricultural production. If Erenville's assumption holds true, that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects. Let us follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we see. 171 northeast. Which, coincidentally, happens to be where the next MSQ marker is. Although I doubt it's coincidence. I'm being attacked by garlic. Excuse me. Oops. I was a bit early doing that. Ah, being attacked by another one. Thank you. 269 east? But it just told me up here that I was... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It told me up here I was closer to one. 259 east. But it said that... Oh, I'm so confused. Is it further down? I have to go down some more. $350 east? What? It's increasing! Oh, I'm going west again. Shut up. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. It's fine.
James.
So I've gone past it. It was in the caves. It was in the caves. Shush. Good night, Haley. Rest well. I don't know why I'm getting my easts and wests mixed up today. It's a very strange thing to do. If it's any consolation, you start at 4. But Gags, you told me I forgot to react to your message actually. But didn't you like say you had like 7 hours sleep across the daytime today? You're an owl. Gags's days are upside down. $418 northwest. Well, that looks better. That looks more like what I was expecting. He has to flip his schedule if he uses his PC. When we do, the grid would shut down. He actually got written to by Mr. Electricity. And he said to him, Gags, listen, I know, like, you know, we do the electricity and everything, but we can't handle your power demands, so you just need to change your hours, mate. Yours sincerely, Mr. Electricity. And Gags was like, all right, well, he did ask nicely. So that was the law. That was the law. Law is in L-O-R-E law, not L-A-W. You know, it's not like they changed the law to make Gags do nights. That's just the background story. The exposition, if you will. Good lord.
James?
Fuck's sake, every time. I should have remembered that as well, because we only talked about it yesterday. Get off the bike. Might have to take this fight a little bit more seriously. You just lost service? What happened? Gags turned his PC on. The James idiot. Yeah, I know. It cracks me up as well. I always forget. I always forget it's coming. Every time. I was just saying, I only talked about it yesterday. And I forgot about it again. It's like, you spent so much money on Yoda TT. Exactly. Yeah. 466 west. Alright, that's more over there now. So we can leave that till MSQ brings us there. I'm assuming that MSQ is going to bring us down here for some reason. Can I get back up? Oh shit, I didn't even check that. Can I get back up now that I've come down? I must be able to, right? Yeah, here? Yeah, we're good. We're good. James? It's a very neat little farm. Look at those grapes. Delicious. Ah, now I know where we are. Oh, okay. Well, okay, that auto-advanced. Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. So many polygons. And it is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed their Labyrinthos colleagues, or so I hear. Won't someone please remember the grapes? I knew about the grapes meme before I ever played Final Fantasy XIV. I knew of it. More notable... I knew of it before I even started streaming. It was literally in the news. I remember reading it on BBC News. And I was like, wow, it made the news. More notable successes might make it to the Agora. Food so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name. Only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. I see no gleaners hereabouts, yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. 'Tis possible they know something of the Forum's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? No one said come. I'm disappointed. See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same, or cast about for useful clues. Because we haven't spoke to Urianger in a while. He loves to say that. He loves to say it. It's been 10 minutes since you said it. Is you the sloppy? Oh, hello there. Hello there. We weren't expecting visitors. Not with use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it down here anyway? The massive cave that's like down there? It's like... the very obvious road that leads here? Jesus. The mineshaft, you say? Well, you're a much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I'd reward such tenacity with a guided tour of the fields, but I'm afraid the Forum has us filling order lists a mile long. Massive, yet detailed requests, literal wagon loads of crop samples, and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we'd be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. Then came the orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? A press for an explanation was met with vague assurances that all would be revealed in due course. Not the most satisfying answer. Came back to James saying, the massive cave down there. Echo, echo. Came back? Where have you been? Who said you could go? Do I have all to be taken down below? More than I can carry, and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some has been earmarked for aerial transport, hence the stack of crates atop that hill over there. God, hauling the lot up that slope was a job and a half. See, I did that breathy, because he was a hard-working man. You were preoccupied. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this one is a variety of grape. One only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Hardly surprising given that it's native to a particular locale in the very place upon which Labyrinthos was modelled, a region in the south of Ilsabard. It boasts remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north give way to swathes of temperate plains, which in turn transition into hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory is ever contested, as you might expect. Used to be called Corvos, before the Imperials renamed it Locos Amonis. The Forum saw it not as a prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, one whose climates we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos. It since provided a rich foundation for countless experiments in cultivation. Are these mammoths going up and down here? They are. Although their outfits remind me of something. Where do I know their outfits from? Their outfits remind me of something. Quite like a little bit. This is quite nice looking in first person around. Different perspective. Oh god, I'm under attack. I don't like this perspective. Ah! How does Omni play in? Yeah, the Omni Dream of it. I was literally about to say, how does he play? Like, could you see then? Like, even just then, like when it was using AoEs. Because if you've got your vision set like this, then you must have to be constantly looking down to check that you're not standing in an AoE, right? You must constantly have to be looking at your feet to be checking you're not in you're not about to be decimated. I might ask him about it next time he comes in. Ask how he deals with AoEs. Wouldn't mind being able to play normal third-person games with VR as like camera movement. Didn't they make they made a first-person mod for The Witcher 3, didn't they? I assume that would work in VR. The labels on these crates tell the story of their contents. Bundles of common seeds and saplings accompanied by sheaves of reports. Sloppy. Oh, you mean even if it's still third person? Well, you could do that, can't you? Some of them just project like a screen.
Hard to look away, isn't it?
On the VR, which you can then just like IMAX kind of thing. Excuse me.
But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion. You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our
It's
attempt to
Ascian.
study it via the historical record would have been an exercise in frustration.
It's Ascian.
As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets.
It's Ascian.
But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
It's Ascian. Why is it playing Matoya's music? Is she going to rock up now?
Have you learned aught of interest?
You're not really Matoya.
A flower that reacts to one's feelings? Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
Didn't you study here? Didn't you live here?
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we've failed to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly.
I think that's what Ishtola's going to do. That's what was in the trailer.
Isn't that the entrance to the Archaean? Look,
There's our
there.
boy.
I think that's Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
He did.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member, or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay.
Nay.
I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
Nay.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all... Cryer?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
Good night, Lakar.
I'm glad you agree.
Thanks for the help earlier.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Stoic nods all round.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hey, minimalist mama bird. How you doing today? It's good to see you again. Is Crown still feeling unwell? I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her, but keep moving too. We cannot let our quarry slip away. Erenville was headed westwards along the path outside the Archaean. Come, we can come. Oh, look, Laquetta's going, and he's missed out on all the come. Ah, come. We can still catch him. Come. What a shame. How do we get down there? Do we follow this path? This is the way we came up, isn't it? This is the end of the path? Ah, I see. I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Yeah, making progress today. Although I'm still on level 80 quests. It's taken a little while to get through this expansion. (221) west. Okay, there's another road over there. I like to learn the road networks. So I don't want to just cross the grass if I can avoid it. I'd like to learn how do I get there in a civilized manner without going off-road. First, I may as well get the ether current that's down here somewhere. How very British of you. What, British people drive sensibly? Is that what you're telling me right now? You just hear the tire slap when you hear the song now. Go! I like to learn the roads and keep off the grass, you law-abiding citizen, you. Yeah, but, I mean, have you seen other British people drive? Next you'll be queuing behind the NPCs. Ah, look, see, I took a wrong turn. Unfortunately, I have. Yeah, exactly. You probably shouldn't laugh anymore. It's such a great video, though, right? How many ether currents have I done here? 4 already. I've already done more than in Thavnir. Although no blue quests. No blue quests yet. Hold a moment. I have an idea. If memory serves, that colossal wall-like structure is Logisticon Beta, one of Labyrinthos's climate control centers. It should have its own lifts, with which one could access the upper or lower tiers. Aye, if I were an agent of the Forum, it would make for a convenient meeting place. But even if we happen to find Erenville in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. If only Grahar and his vanish spell were here. Oh, but there are other ways of turning invisible. Uh-oh. Hippity hop, my little toads. Oh, no. Goodness. We are frogs! Unaccustomed to transfiguration? Worry not, it will wear off with the passage of time. We are frogs now. You think yours is bad? Try driving in the north. Feels like Mad Max. You want to try driving in London, pirate? Swear to God. The north? I mean, I've driven quite a lot in the north, but it's mostly empty compared to London. Here, it's just a pain. I suggest you and your green companions hop along and catch up with Erenville. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment. And what am I to do in the meantime? Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you'd be as likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. People jaywalk like crazy. Got it? Yeah, they do. They just walk out in the road without even, like, you often get that. In really busy roads as well, they just stroll out and you're like, okay. Which reminds me, were the creatures hereabouts in that form, you are essentially defenseless. You've changed into a toad. You must remain transfigured in order to progress with quest objectives. You will return to your transfigured status if you move too far away. Look to your map for the transfiguration's area of effect. Speak with the Shtola to restore or prolong the transfiguration. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit! Alfie Toad and Ali Toad are now accompanying you, for crying out loud. Keep him at your side in order to proceed. Fine. Come on, Alfie and Ali Toads. Oh yeah, great. Just put a fate in the middle of the bloody path. We are frogs, we are frogs, we are frogs together, frogs. Ribbit? Ribbit, ribbit. Alfie Toad attempts and fails to shake his head, but you nevertheless understand that he's telling you this is the wrong way. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Ali Toad turns to face the north. Perhaps she's suggesting you cross the bridge. But Alfie was just saying it's the wrong way. I swear to God, if it sends me back down that path.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
Mm-hmm.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlian scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Charlian was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge.
Something to do with the Asians.
I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
If the Asians were responsible for Alag, and if the Asians are responsible for the Garlean Empire, then the Asians can be responsible for this place too.
But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
If someone trips in Gridania, you're blaming the Asians. They are behind things. He knows. He knows.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full. While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
We were not toad-like enough. We must up our frog game. We must up our frog game. There's no other way for it. We've just gotta be better at being frogs. I suppose we should have known a gleaner who specializes in animal procurement would not be so easily deceived, yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps, we've discovered a new piece of the puzzle. This momentous duty the Forum agent mentioned. Sharlayan has been called to action, and the Telephoros declaration was the catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it of sufficient import to disrupt all of Labyrinthos, not to mention ignore Eorzea's request for aid. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the Forum and the commitment of all its resources? Judging by what we just heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we'll learn nothing new by pressing them further. We should head back to Ishtola and Kryl for the moment, see what they think of this. (119) southwest. Y'all get any more of those ether currents? The other one is about there-ish. I might drive down that way. There we go. Why couldn't we go this way before? This was just as valid a way to go. 179 to the south. Oh, it's down here. Oh, it's over there. Listen, Yakao, what are you up to? Get out of it, you cow! I've just had my frog credentials questioned. I'm not in the mood for you, silly cow. I have a blue quest that's unlocked over here, which will likely be for an ether current. So that needs to be done at some point. How could he say we're not good enough frogs? We've been dressing as frogs for like the last 6 months at least. It's literally the free company uniform to be a frog. What more could I do? What more could we do? I mean, we've been dressing up like this for a very, very long time. The color is concerning. What, you think that doesn't, It worked for, what's his face? Ishgard guy. Ishgard guy. The guy in charge of Ishgard. What's his name? Emmerich. Worked for him. It took me a while to get here. But there was once a time I went for dinner with Emmerich in his house. He invited me for a little cozy dinner next to the fireplace. And I wore my very finest formal attire for the occasion, which included the coat that I was given by Horschiffont's daddy, which I thought was a very classy thing to wear. And of course, my normal head. And look at the eye contact going on here. Look at this eye contact going on here. There's just... You think this is candles? No. This is the meeting of electricity. This is energy. The air is electric. Yeah. This is passion. This is something. This is something. This is something you'll never see again. Yeah. Oh, you see it now. This is a beautiful scene. It's a beautiful scene, and we had a really good time together, me and Emmerich. He said to me, do you like being a frog? I said, ribbit. And he said, I thought you'd say that. Riveting conversation, honestly. Can't make it up. Anyway. So, you know, me being told I'm not a good frog, I take quite offensive, I take quite offense. I take quite offense. Because I am a good frog. I am a good frog. A riveting conversation for sure. An FF14 dating sim. Good tank, bad frog. Emmerich and the frog. I'm going to put that picture on Discord just so I can find it in future. Oh, I've closed the folder now. I'll have to find it later. Put it on Discord later. But it was a fine picture. It's a fine picture. Anyway, Ishtola, we frogged up. We were insulted. Welcome back. I trust you found Erenville then? Yes, we don't like him. He upset us. He insulted us. Interesting. Had a feeling you would learn something important, even if that something was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Kryl, then discuss how we'd like to proceed. Assuming we find her back at the farm, she was still behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest there. Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near those flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us could survey the more distant areas, just in case she decided to wander. I wonder if Emmerich still thinks of that night. I mean, our dinner was interrupted. So, I wonder if he wonders what could have happened had the interruption not occurred. How could he not? Exactly. There's a viewpoint up there. Can I get up there? I assume I've got to kind of get up. Get up, get on up. Well, I guess I'll fly up there at some point. I'm not in any rush. Alright, I don't care about the dialogue for Ether Current Quest, so we're just going to skip through this. Yeah, skipping. This isn't story. This isn't story. This is just, what's the word? Filler. How could you forget a night with the frog? No, he won't forget the night. Well, I guess he did have a little bit of a night with the frog. What I hope he thinks about is the potential of what could have been the night with the frog, because we were interrupted, you see. It starts with one skip. No, I've been skipping Ether Current quests since I started. This is normal. This is expected. This is just expected. My sweet filler. Good, good, good. Did I ever tell you the tale of Dark Plagueis the Wise? Listen, you mithril cap idiot, get lost. I'm trying to do something here. I don't know what it is, but you're preventing me from doing it. Is he back on the top bit or at the bottom bit? Alright, he's at the ether, right? I'm just gonna do that. I wonder what gathering spots are down here. I wonder what I can make now that I've got access to this area. Where are you going? Oh, for crying out loud. I just want the ether current. Just give me the ether current. Give me the green tick. All I want now is a green tick. Thank you. Shaggle's footprints. If you named your animal Shaggle, you'd get some questioning looks, right? You get some questioning looks. What's your favorite crafter? Goldsmith for you. What's my favorite crafter? I kind of treat them all as one. I don't really have a favorite because they intermingle so much. I do like the weaving tool with the big wheel. I do like it when he turns the wheel. That's fun. That's fun when he turns the wheel. I do like blacksmith. I use blacksmith a lot for the weapons. But like I say, I kind of see crafting as just one big job. Crafting is just one big job because of the intermixing. You know, like you have to make what you take your gathering components, you have to make like the basic components to make your big thing that you're trying to make. What the hell is that thing? You can talk. Oh, I should have said, what is this threat? I don't know what it is. Some form of communication is going on between the Warrior of Light and this creature. Just give me the ether current, man, would you? I'm sort of special. I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a big deal. Oh, what am I doing? I can skip the cutscene. I was skipping the dialogue. I was like, oh yeah, I could just actually skip the cutscene. I'm going to guess that this is going to turn into... I don't know what it's going to turn into. I'm just going to leave him alone. Goodbye, Shaggles. Have a good life. You make hand-ins and sell them, so you kind of have to choose one to focus. I don't know. I mean, by the time I got to the end of Shadowbring... In fact, just today, I got all my crafters to 80. Just today. I got the final ones across the line. So, yeah. Blacksmith is 81, so maybe that's the favorite, because it's a little bit ahead. Although saying that, Fisher is absolutely not my favorite gathering job yet. That's way ahead of everything else, so... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. But it's midnight, so I'm going to call it there, because I'm trying to be good with my sleep at the moment, because I'm absolutely knackered in the week these days, so I'm trying to be a bit more disciplined. The ingredients aren't too hard to get, but they are annoying. There's loads of ingredients for a lot of crafting recipes. Today's new followers today, Lightning 372 and Mixebas. Welcome in. Thank you for the follows. Farmer Chuckles, thank you for the bits, and happy birthday to you. Reyes, thank you for the raid today. Mods, thank you for modding today. Vips, thanks for vipping today. Chatters, thank you for chatting today. We're going to carry this on tomorrow. We're going to do some more 14 tomorrow. And we're going to carry on till Thursday. We're going to make some Endwalker progress up until Thursday. I'm going to say, the story's going slower than I expected. We're still in level 80 quests. I'm pretty sure it's level 80 quests. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're still in level 80 quests. So the story's going pretty slowly, but it's still good. I'm not complaining. But we do need to make progress for Dawn Trail. That's just the overriding concern at the moment.